Chapter 1. Land of the Lilican.
So, this must be Grymoire. What?
Lon, you look like such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Anna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in. Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
Okay, so in this game, this is difficult to explain. So we have two forms: the forms we were just in, that are called giants, and the Lilican forms, which are these little chibi-looking guys. So in order to change it, you got to hit L1 circle for rain, L1 square for lawn. Now this won't affect your stats, but it will affect something later, which we'll probably end up explaining in this episode. And then the tip jar, that's just so you can see all these whenever you want.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
It's the only direction we can go. Think you can manage to not get lost?
Look at the choco.
Oh, hello.
Oh my God.
Mirage.
That is called a choco chick. What are you
Oh, the choco chick. Excuse me, princess.
Okay.
The it. See, it's when it does things like that annoy the absolute boop out of me. And I forgot to change the battle speed. That's my bad. I don't think I can change it in battle either. I need to change a lot of things, actually. Hey, Tama. What's up, buddy? Even though I just met you.
So what now?
Okay.
It looks sort of like a
The what?
prismarium. What is it? That's called a prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's prismarium. Every time you find a new the Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Anna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha.
So
And
basically,
whenever you
it's
add
the
new Mirage to
Pokédex.
the manual, you receive one of its prisms, but only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chick, then use your prism.
This is why it's basically Pokemon. You weaken it, you get the prism, yeah. So every time you first face the enemy, you will get the prism that you need. So it's not like you need Pokeballs or anything, but if you want to catch another one, which I can kind of see why you would, and we'll get into that as we get there, but you need to get another Prismarium, which I'll kind of explain how to do that. Like, none of this we can really do at this moment in time is the problem. So, let me see. I'll try and just Libra a lot of the enemies. Am I on auto? Or is it supposed to do that? Okay, so requires the prism. We need to use physical attacks on it in order to catch it. Each Mirage has a different requirement that we have to attack it with in order for us to capture it. Some require them to be healed. And it looks like it's weak to Blizzard and that other element I can't remember off the top of my head. So, let's see. This is Rain. She doesn't have any real abilities, so we're just going to use physical.
A Prismtunity! Use the Imprism command to claim that Mirage for your own. Go on! The Select the Imprism command! You might have
So
to
we're
try
just gonna
different things
imprism
before
this
certain
guy.
Mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside
Alright,
of
Tama.
the box.
That's why Libra is so useful. It just helps you understand what you need to do. Now, I want to say if we were to attack it again, we would have a better chance of getting it, but right now it's not going to matter. So I'm just going to imprisonment now, and there we go. We got a Choco Chick.
You did it!
Our
Now
first
the Choco Chick is
Mirage.
inside the Prismarium. It's yours to the keep.
So I'll try and sort of just give my opinions on which Mirages I think are best. It's going to be kind of difficult because there's so many in this game, as, you know, unlikely as that may seem. But in a way, this game's sort of similar to Ni no Kuni, to where you could just end up having a bunch in your party, getting experience as you go, and not having to really worry about too much with that. So its agility is really good. So let's see. I'll name it after my buddy Elite Trainer Hugo. Because why not?
Cool. I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium. Pretty than me, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch. I'll just show you.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, we
That's
are
right.
completely
Worry,
stacked.
figure I get to take it
You know,
nice
this
and
team is
easy.
broken. We
Is
got
that
this.
Stacking or slacking?
When you create a stack, the
Something you'll
energy
notice
of
about
everyone in the
Lon
stack gets the added
is
together,
he
like
likes
they
to
say,
crack a lot of
straight to the
jokes.
numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better than your magic and other
I don't
abilities
think
have
so.
the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just
Shut
be
up,
the
Lon.
careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible.
He's so
Some of the enemy
cringy
attacks have the
sometimes, I
power
tell
to
ya.
unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked, but look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very the helpful.
Stop.
Depending
I
on
don't
the
think I'll
situation,
ever get
you might
used to
even
the
decide to unstack
the
yourself by
thing.
choice. Think the carefully and choose
Like-
the best setup for the job.
Okay. So, stacking. It's pretty useful. So, it's hard for me to explain just on this screen alone. So I'll just go to the stack setup and it might be a bit easier. Like, you have to play it to understand it. So there's different kinds of sizes. There's a large, medium, and small. So whenever Lon and Rain are in their giant forms, they are considered large. Whenever they're in their Lilican forms, they are medium. And things like Tama and the Choco Chick are small. So you can have up to 2 Mirages with your party at once. Well, attached to your characters. So let's get stacking. I'm going to put Hugo with Rain. But I'm also just going to edit these as well. Just so I have something. It's always important to make sure you have both of these like ready to go, so then when you change at a moment's notice, it's not going to affect you too much. Let's see, abilities. We really don't have anything too useful at the moment, so I'm not going to really show that right now. Items, what do we got? We got this prism. Okay. Got some tickets, not going to worry about that. Oh, let me change up this. So message speed, that should be going faster, isn't it? Okay, let's see if this makes it faster or slower, because I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to be fast, but it's just the way the game is. It's just so slow. So we have a couple different themes we can use for battle, but I'm just going to stick with default for most of it. Once we get later on in the game, I'll probably change it around a little bit. So let's go.
You aren't be allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So,
Let's
get
listen to
on
what
top of
Tama
the
has to
Mirage,
say.
You need to be in Lilican form. the best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more Mirages. You'll pick it up in no
Yeah,
time.
so right now I'm not going to worry too much about it.
A dead end?
This thing looks
But there's nowhere else
strange.
to go. What are we gonna do?
Look at him.
Never
It's like a
fear.
Snorlax just in the way.
This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme
Gimme
golem.
Golem.
Is this a Mirage too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grymoire. And unless you give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it.
Okay. Let's do just that. So yeah, all the golems will say gimme gimme. Yeah. So he wants a luster leaf.
So where do we
Yeah,
find
what-
that?
What is that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the choco chick's Mirage board.
The who? So the Mirage board is one of my favorite things about this game. Any RPG that has a level up system like this, automatically I fall in love with. I don't know what it is. Like Final Fantasy X had that. I can't think of any other ones. So, right now we have 3 SP. We need Stroll for what we're trying to do. And so we could save up our SP for Cure. But, I'm not sure. There's a lot we haven't really learned yet. So this is how you can get more prisms if you want to catch another Choco Chick. And Ram. I think all we need right now is the Stroll, though. So, yeah. Oh, you found it. Hey.
Huh?
You got a luster leaf.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the gimme golem one more at a time.
Okay.
You found something.
Gimme, gimme. Oh, God. Sure, I have no use for it. You know when it's all lowercase, it does not matter for you, except in this instance.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a Mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much more than unlocking abilities.
Yeah,
You can
Again,
also
the
use
Mirage
them to change your
boards.
Mirages into new and the powerful
I'm
forms.
addicted
So
to
be
them.
sure to
They are
keep on the
so
leveling
cool.
up and working on your Mirage boards.
You can learn new skills,
Soon you'll be
increase
bouncing and
stats,
dancing across Grymoire
like-
like a pair of the pros.
there's so much you can do. We'll just have to wait until we level up our Mirages a little bit more, though. So over here, we got our first treasure chest. Got 3 potions. Awesome. We'll need it since we don't have Cure at the
So,
moment.
Tama, I noticed Mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the Mirages you see in Grymoire don't actually.
And I interrupted him. My bad.
So
They don't
whoever
actually
you
exist.
guys that gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own world.
Huh. Really?
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of
Now,
my
who did
tongue.
tell you that? Okay.
Now what's this?
So,
This is the called a Merc
yeah.
Rift.
It's a Merc
Inside,
Rift.
you're the likely to find Mirages that are, shall we say,
Mirages? Oh man, let's go.
Law,
catch 'em.
no! It was very dark. Why would you... God dang it. We are screwed. You'll see why. You'll see why. Oh my god, it's a behemoth!
This one's
Looks more
not
like the
very
Kingdom
cute.
Hearts behemoth. Or... No. Yeah? So Merc Rifts... they're not good.
Vaughn, why did you? Now
So
what do
Merc
we
Rifts
do?
have very
I'm
strong
trying to
enemies in
tell
there.
you, Inside Merc Rifts, you're
They are
likely to find
Mirages, so you
Mirages
can
that are
catch them, but the
strong
thing
and
is...
dangerous.
You tried
They are
to tell
broken.
us. Try a little harder, please.
At least the first time you encounter them. this guy's at like level 26. We did get its prism, but let's just so we can't get out. We'll just use a Libra just to kind of see if we can even stand a chance. We won't. Nope. Wild Horn. Okay. Yeah, the battle speed. Okay. 5 was definitely the way to go. Well, let's just attack it. Maybe we can kill it. We did 5 damage. Hey, he missed our counter. We got a chance, man. Dude, okay, we got this. Just gotta fast forward. And I'm dead. Yeah, Lon is an idiot. But that was one of those battles you're not gonna win. So it's okay.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That Mirage in the Murkriff did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Barely.
That's because someone intervened, right at the moment of your demise, and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course. Although Tom is the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes 0 sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks! Oh, but just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the 2 of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Murkriff. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
Yeah. So basically, when you get a game over, there really isn't a game over. So, unless you're in a boss fight, you'll just be teleported back here.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost.
What?
Go say hello. She's quite the character.
So anyway, I was
Okay.
saying this earlier, probably in the last episode now, because I don't know how I'm cutting this up.
World when it's no easy
But
trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
so Anna Crow does the voice of Morgana from Persona 5, the voice of Toturi from Atelier Toturi, the original.
So, she's over at North Promenade.
There was a few others that were pretty notable to me. A lot of JRPGs. Oh well.
Oh,
I thought
wow.
it sounded familiar. You know, after playing a shitload
What's the word again?
of
Lilican?
Persona 5. I was like,
Chocobocolina! Oh. Hello, and how are you?
so you, for those who don't know,
more
she's
or
from
less.
Final Fantasy 13 too.
Oh, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Chocolatte.
Chocolate will do.
I seem
Chocolate.
to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
Cool.
All right. Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco ching!
So she's the shop in the game. Yay! Let's see what she's got. So right now we are broke as fuck. We can only afford like 1 item. So I'm not even gonna bother.
Whoa, slow down. What kind of operation
I don't know.
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
Okay. All these
So, hey,
puns.
Are you ready to head back to Grymoire?
Basically. But, you see, we got a little bit left of this chapter. It's a very short chapter.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie! I didn't know it was you!
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't remember you raising me at all!
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things. Yep.
Hoarding?
Hoarding. Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums. More than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Unload?
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Anacro made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines of Nine Wood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably
I
strong
love it when they
connection.
do
Additional
things
terms,
like
conditions,
this,
and
where they
restrictions may
start talking
apply.
hella fast like in the commercials.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Oh yeah, this prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
It's okay.
Okay.
Seraphie's kind of a special the case.
So, Seraphie is the PC of this game. You can just go to her whenever you want to, trade out things. And so, the Seraphone basically just lets you use it whenever you are away from the place. What is this place called? Ninewood Hills? I thought that was... Yeah, this is Ninewood Hills. So we got the Sylph Prismarium as well. Oh! She gave us this one. Okay. Says it's so close. We'll just name it Saren. We'll just name it Saren for my friend Serendipitia. I couldn't put the whole name there. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, let's see here. The thing is, though, the stacks are going to be messed up. Because she's a small one. Yeah. Now, it just sort of depends on what I want to do. Do I want to use Saren? Yeah, I do, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. If I equip her here, will she still get the same experience? That I don't remember off the top of my head. But let's just head down to the park yet again. Or is that where we just were? Nah, okay. Okay.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
What? You're leaving?
You mean you're the leaving us? Yes, you handle things now. Oh, okay, either will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphie guarantee.
Huh?
But where are you going now?
Oh, well, somewhere
What
else,
do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful.
Some
Look, we really need to ask you so many things.
No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now.
Everything? But you've barely done anything.
Besides,
So
every world has
savage.
its own rules.
You haven't done
Like fire dousing
anything.
Fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help. Because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me? Oh, well... I'm God.
Well, that escalated quickly. She's God?
Hasta la vista.
She's gone.
No, she's God.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well,
What does that
that's
mean?
Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it
That
up.
did not clear anything up.
So anyway, we can speed through cutscenes. Not gonna do that because playthrough. I will save. And we just got a little bit left to do before the end of the episode, because I want to get through chapter 1. We're basically at the end. We just have to get past that Merc Rift Lon was stupid enough to go through. But first, I will just show off Saren for a little bit. Now, the main thing I don't like is its stats. They lower everything right now, but that's just because of the level she's at. Let's see. She's got 3 SP. What can I teach it? Can learn Whisper Wind, so we got some magic damage for that's wind. And so right now we can't do too much else. Is there any other things I can do? Again, I think for Hugo, I'm just going to wait to learn Cure. Tama, on the other hand, we can raise some of its stats. I'm going to go ahead and teach the Strength Plus. Because right now we're going to be using a lot of physical attacks. Anyway. I just saved, so we're not really going to bother. And we can also access the Prism Case from here. We're not going to worry about it too much, because we can have some idle Mirages. And they'll still get experience. And you can change the leader. Not that it really matters too much.
That certainly cost us a chunk of
But-
time.
Whatever.
And whose fault is that?
Random in battles. Encounters. I tried to say in battles. Okay, so yeah, R1 to speed it up. Yeah, so this is auto mode tutorial. I'm on the wait mode, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now, it's my understanding that the more Mirages you have on a party member, the more AP you have. So if I had 3, I would have the ability to my mind's drawing a blank because I'm trying to capture the Mew.
Imprison.
What was I even talking about? Oh my god, I need help. And it didn't catch, unfortunately. But we do know that physical attacks seem to work pretty well. Did I not speed the battles back up? I thought I did. It's just, yeah. So if you had 3, you start out with 12 AP. I think that's how it works. Come on! I can't. Oh man, come on. There we go. Got it. I think if I were to have attacked it again, if I didn't kill it, so I probably would have had to unstack. If I didn't kill it, I think I would have had a better chance of actually getting the Mew. So it's got a weight of 3. That's not really that important. However, it will matter for certain puzzles later on. Can I name this your boy Jake? That's another one of my friends, so check him out. His playthroughs are some of the funniest things I've ever seen at times, so I recommend it. Experience, yeah, so you have 6 idle spots, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, I want names.
And let me see. We're just gonna keep going here. Nothing too special going on here. Let me fix the battles. 'Cause right now they're going slow as hell. And okay.
Gotcha!
And Hugo and Saren both leveled up. So they're each getting some more SP. The problem is, your Mirages gain SP very slowly. Every level up only gives them 1. So keep that in mind. When you're, doing things in the Mirage board. It's a bit unfortunate, but oh well. It's the way it works. Shit.
Lon, don't touch it this
So yeah, that's
time.
level 26.
I know. But could we see all this stuff before?
Now that you've fought that thing the once, you can see all its
Luckily,
information.
I don't need to fight it once. I have a Prima guide for the game. And to be honest, usually though,
Got it.
whenever you see these, don't fight them the first time. It's
Why
not
are you
going to
doing
end
it?
well.
And just for my sake?
So let's just casually walk past it. I don't think there's any hidden items or anything. I think it's all in treasure chests, so we should be good to go. Now, whenever you have a Mirage that's not part of one of your stacks, they'll only get 8% of the experience or something like that. So this is World of Final Fantasy We're in chapter 2,
Foretold by
and this is
prophecy.
going to continue next time. Thank you guys for watching. Later days.